My name is Shai Baruch, and today we're talking about the Beat It solo and how everyone gets it wrong for some reason. I think it's because the tabs that everyone are using, and today I'm going to show you how to play the Beat It solo correctly. The way we start it is not by hammering the second fret like everyone is doing. Eddie Van Halen had once said he was trying to mimic a saxophone sound with his whammy bar. And the way he does this is by, yes, he's pressing all the way down and hammering, but he's also, if you listen closely, he's also giving a little slide from the first to the fourth fret on the third string. It's not smooth like that. It's more like that. I'm going to start with a hammer on the first fret, not the second, the first fret on the third string. Okay. You see what I did here? I started on the first one and I slide it to the fourth. We are in the third string. And when we get to the fourth, we have a little bit of, we're pressing the whammy a little bit down and slide all the way to the seventh. And that's how he actually does this. Okay, when we get to the 7, we have two artificial harmonics. It's done by tapping on the 14th fret, exactly on the fret. And then from here we slide from 7 to 9 and tap exactly on the same spot. So, okay, now we have a small tapping lick. Starts with 15 to the 10th, pinky on the 14, we do exactly the same thing on the second string. Okay, let's do it slow. Next we have, again, something most people get wrong. I saw some people get it right, but this one is not a tapping lick. Many people do because it's hard to stretch. But if there is a video of Michael Jackson with Eddie Van Halen, they play it together, and you can actually see it's just a stretch lick. So this is how he actually plays it. Second string, first string, still on the first string, second string, first, second, first, and second. And now it's first, second, and a bend on the third. Slow and steady. Here, this is a kind of a funny lick. It's like, what he's doing here is tap on the 17th to get this kind of Tetris sound. What did I do here? To get this sound, try to find this pitch. Put your finger on the ninth and try to find it. So you will kind of walk all over until you find that. And okay, we got to this part. What he does here is he let this ring kind of, it's 5, 3, and 0 on second string. I'm kind of legatoing it. Every time I get to the fifth, I'm pressing the bar a little bit and then hammering at the fifth and releasing the bar. This is how I get this interesting sound. And here we got the same pitch, the way I do it, this time not on the ninth but on the second, and play the pitch harmonics exactly where you did it before. It works the exact same on the second and on the ninth. I'm not gonna get into the math of how it's happening, but it just does. Okay, and then okay, this is a little tricky. Why it's tricky? Because Eddie plays one time 13 and he continues with the 12th fret. And I'll show you. I'll play it slow and then we'll continue from there. He has this to finalize this section. So Alright, and now the final lick, which also a lot of people get wrong. Just listen. It's better than tabs, I assure you. So we have 12 and 15 on the second, and it's like a and here is what people do wrong. Instead of playing like Eddie with your wrist like that, they do that. It ruins the sound completely. It destroys the sound. When you use your wrist like that, you hear way more of the pick and the air around the lick, not how tight my hand is or how thin I'm using the pick. It's full motion. It's like playing almost funk, just on one string. Okay, you reached here, and then everyone makes this mistake. They go all the way to the 22. But if you listen, he reached it from one fret before. So 12, 14, 15, we have 17, 19, 21, and we bend the tone in half up. All together, Well, if you reach this part of the solo, I am sure you can do that. That's the fun part of the solo. All right, so let's do it all over again. Slow and consistent, okay? Sorry. Big difference between this to this. Well, thank you for watching this. If you can subscribe and leave a comment, I would love to hear what you guys have to say, and anything you guys want me to review or play or teach. Another important thing that I wanted to say, if you are really serious about your guitar playing, try to use your ears, try to listen, try to actually be more active in terms of learning how to play the guitar, not how to play a song. Many people, just for profit purposes or just to make it fast, they write the tabs, they put it on an app that you can download or learn, and then everyone gets it wrong. Everyone. Just like this Beat It solo, which breaks my heart because it's one of my favorite solos of all times. So please use your ears, try to have some patience, slow the track down. Today it's way easier. I used to use a tape recorder actually to slow it down, but today it's much easier. You can, on any software online, you can just play it slow. Even on YouTube you can play it slow, which is awesome. That's it. I hope you enjoyed and subscribed, and we'll see you next Wednesday.